Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Tonight, or this afternoon, the Wildcats will play the Martinsville Artesians in back-to-back games that you'll see here on 18 television. The Cats are 12-1 after beating Northeast DuBois, I should say, back on Thursday night. Martinsville 10-3 on the season coming in to the action today. Andy Myers will pitch for the Artesians. He'll be opposed by Trevor Croft of the Wildcats. Again, first of two here on 18 WJTS. We'll take a break and we'll come back after this. To Rookser Field, the Wildcats and the Martinsville Artesians in a doubleheader here at Alvin C. Rookser Field. Trevor Croft will take the mound for the Wildcats. This afternoon, Croft comes in at 3-0 with a 1.53 ERA. This will be his sixth appearance, third start. One complete game. Pitched well at Heritage Hills in that complete game. He has thrown 17 2/3 innings, given up 11 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, struck out 13 and walked 7. The opposition had 175 against him. Isaac Bartley will be out in left field for the Cats. Eli Hof in center. In right field, Jacob Allbrand. The infield third to first, Carter Stamm. Josh Weidenbender, Grant Allbrand, and over at first base, Andrew Wallace. Behind the plate is Ross Peter. The Martinsville Artesians are 10-3 coming in. They played last night at Bedford. The Cats will miss their ace of their staff, Brandon Dodson, the junior, who has committed to Purdue. He will not pitch today. He pitched last night against the Stars. But Martinsville, a good quality opponent to pick up on a short notice and make up the games that the Jasper Wildcats lost last week as part of the Jasper Invitational. Wessner stands in, and the first pitch of the ball game popped up. Foul territory, third base side. Stamm will give it a look near the fence and make the play. One gone. So one pitch, one gone here in the first for the Artesians. Michael Hoppel will get in for the Artesians. Cats have run into them in tournament play in the semi-state before. First pitch in for a strike. Also, this is Martinsville's second time to DuBois County this spring. They opened the season against Southridge at League Stadium and picking up a victory. Behind Dotson, the 0-1 to Hoppel, hit on the ground. Weidenbender will have a chance in on the grass. Throws on the run and cuts Hoppel down. 2 up, 2 gone here in the top of the first. No score here from Rookser Field.
For the Artesians, the designated hitter, number 5, Brandon Dotson.
Cats got that 11-1 victory over DuBois behind Killian and Bartley on the hill. And speaking of Croft, in that Heritage Hills gem that he threw, that 6-hitter, that was way back on the 15th as he drops a hammer into Dodson, the designated hitter. Because of all the rain and the scheduling problems, that was the last work that Croft had. Next pitch. Breaking ball inside. He's also battling an ankle injury. Pinch hit the other day at Jeff and played a little bit the other night against the Jeeps. 1-1 to Dodson with Ham, the first baseman, on deck. Trying to make quick work of this Martinsville order. This one dives low 2-0. Cloudy, overcast day. Wind twirling out toward left center field. Croft studies a sign from Peter and will bring home the 2-1. Inside corner, says Tim Bourne. Miles Mann on the bases. Our friends in blue today. Well, actually black. 2-2. Low, did he go? Did he check his swing? We'll see. And they call him out. Dodson staring down Miles Mann, probably not advisable, but he did. He went. Strikeout number 1 for Croft. This inning's over. 0-0. Cats heading to the bottom of the first to bat. We'll have more on 18 WJTS. Back to the yard, we head to the bottom half of the first. Josh Weidenbender, Grant Allbrand, and Trevor Croft against Andy Myers, the Martinsville right-hander. First Pitch is outside, 1-0. Myers, a junior. I'm sure they've got more than enough arms to get through a doubleheader. Third baseman Wessner in on the grass at third, and the 0-1 plateward. That misses as well, 2-0. Gallion, McGraw, and Hopple in the outfield for the Martinsville Artesians. Inside corner for a strike. Wessner, Wilson, Payton, and Ham behind the plate, or in the field third to first. Burkett behind the plate for this Martinsville team. Benner takes this one low. He's ahead of the count, 3-0. Cats 12-1 on the season. Had just 8 hits against Du Bois. Weidenbender walks. So Grant Albrand will stand in.
Baseman, number 2, Grant Albrand.
So Albrand gets in, a .267 hitter. See if he's bunting here. Cats trying to get on the board first here in the home first. Here's the pitch. Inside corner, strike one. He's also been called strikes on the right-handed hitters the previous inning, so he's got the inside strike going. The 0-1, Grant bunts it foul. So 0-2 to Grant Albrand. Runner at first, Weidenbender. Croft on deck. Wildcats bottom of the first of 2 here. Ernie Banks said, let's play 2, and we will. Here's a delivery, and it's outside, 1-2. Cats makeup game Monday at Guatney Sports Park against the Hatchets of Washington. Tuesday here with Forest Park. Off Wednesday and Thursday before the Hall of Fame Classic. The round robin tournament, the 1-2. Albrand sprays it foul. So Martinsville occupies that third base dugout. Cats in their customary first base dugout here. Rookser, Weidenbender the lead at first. They hold him on. And the pitch to Albrand hits it on the ground to the right side. First baseman bobbles it. He's going to have only one play and beats Albrand to the bag. He entertained thoughts of throwing it to second, but couldn't get a handle on the baseball. And Albrand grounds the first, and the runner goes up the second. Croft will hit here, 273, a team leading 3 home runs and 12 knocked in. He's the starting pitcher, as you saw. He gets in there from the right side. Cats with a runner in scoring position. He gets dotted with a breaking ball. So Wallace, the first baseman, will be the hitter.
Batting for Jasper,
Nathan Schmidt will run at first.
Andrew Wallace. And running at first base for Jasper, number 13, Nathan Schmidt.
Oh, here's Wallace. Runner takes off from second. Wallace hits it right at the second baseman. He flags it down, throws onto first base. That was a tailor-made double play ball. And runners at second and third now with 2 outs. That ball was scorched by Wallace. The only thing there, and Peyton didn't know, so he can't use that as an excuse, that wasn't time enough for the shortstop to get over there. I mean, that would be your garden variety excuse why you wouldn't go for 2, but he just really looked toward first right away. Pitch in for a strike. Weidenbender had the bag stolen. He took off right away at a huge jump. It's 0-1 to Stom. 2 guys out there now at second and third with Schmidt out at second. Weidenbender at third. The 0-1 to Stom hit on the ground is short. He deals with the runner. He picks it up, and Wilson throws across. The Diamond Cats leave a couple of guys out there. Through one, no score. Wildcats and Artesians. More baseball after this on 18 at WJTS. Back of the ballpark, play goes to the top of the second inning. Trevor Croft will pitch to Ham, Wilson, and Payton. Middle third of the order, he got a strikeout on a check swing appeal. Back in the first, clean-up man Ham steps in from the left side, takes it for a ball, 1-0. Not exactly the warmest day out here at the yard. Been dealing with all kinds of different weather this past week. We've had some 80s and sunny. We've had some rain in 49. But it is spring and baseball season. Croft will throw the 1-0. Breaking ball misses inside. 2-0, 10-3 Martinsville in here at Rooksor Field. First of two today here on 18 WJTS. Doubleheaders are kind of gone by the wayside unless we bring you two on a Sunday because of a tournament, which we will next Sunday, the Hall of Fame Classic. 3-0 to Ham. He's up there now with a situation where he's probably watching. Takes one right down central for a strike. Plateward hits it on the ground to first. Scooped up by Wallace. He'll run it to the bag himself. One away.
Batting for Martinsville, the shortstop, number 27, Braxton Wilson.
Wilson, the shortstop. That is in for a strike. Oh, and one with one away. Wilson, the shortstop for this Martinsville Artesian team. This one slash foul into the netting over the Wildcat dugout. Again, starting on Monday, the final 3 weeks of the regular season. Get into May. Baseball's just an April and May deal in the regular season. The 0-2 popped up again, foul, first base side. 0-2 and holding to Wilson with Payton, the second baseman, on deck for Martinsville. Next pitch. Got him. Ball got away from Peter, though. He's going to have to complete the strikeout. It's going to be a long throw, and he is safe. A strikeout, and the man is aboard at first base. Bring up Andrew Payton, the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 10, Andrew Payton.
So Stamm will be coming in even with or actually in on the grass, I should say. He's going to be off the line just a bit here. May expect Payton to lay one down. Even if he swings with the grass thickness, he won't be able to drive it by him on most occasions. Ball popped up straight back, and that'll be out of play. Oh, 0-1 now. See if the Cats can turn a double play here. Croft will deliver that 0-1. It's high. And the Jeeps and Wildcats 11-1 on Thursday night. Tight game. Jasper down 1-0 heading into the bottom of the fourth, but they got 3 there and then 8 to wrap things up in the sixth. This one rides inside, 2-1. Martinsville staff would have liked to see Payton take it for the team there. And here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground up the middle. Croft bare hands on to Weidenbetter for one. Nice grab. Back to first base. Double play. 3 different guys made a nice defensive play. We saw Croft bare hand against Memorial on a comebacker, and he turned that into a double play. Through 1.5, no score. Back after this. Back to the ballpark as we head to the bottom of the second inning as Eli Hof will stand in for the Wildcats. Checks his swing, takes it for a strike, 0-1. A double play turn by Croft. He barehanded the grounder on the mound, threw it to Weidenbender. Throw was on the third base side of second. Weidenbender touched second, threw on to Noblet with a low throw, so 3 guys turned it around. Bunt, third base side, going to be trouble. Throw on to first base. It's an infield base hit for Eli Hof as he laid one down. First hit of the game, and the Cats have another base runner. They left 2 out there in the bottom of the first.
For Jasper, the left fielder, number 4, Isaac Bartley.
Isaac Bartley will be the hitter. Throw over, back is Hof. Pitch in for a strike. Runner takes off. He's going to swipe second base. So a stolen base here. And now the Cats have 3 opportunities to drive him in and get some more. After that, they in Martinsville in a 0-0 game here. First baseman comes in on the grass. The 0-1 pitch. Bartley lays it down right in front of the mound. It's going to be a sacrifice bunt. Throw on to first base. Ball goes down the right field line on a bad throw, and the Cats lead 1-0 on the errant throw. So error on the Artesians. And down to second, Bartley after the throw was off the mark. Pitch inside to Jacob Allbrand, 1-0 Cats. In for a strike, 1-1. Allbrand sprays it into the Martinsville dugout, first base side. One and two, runner still at second. Here's the pitch to Allbrand. Goal, third strike, inside corner. 1 away. Yoakum, the designated hitter. He hits for Peter, the catcher.
Yoakum.
First pitch, fastball over his head. Looks like Myers runs it up there at a pretty decent speed. Swung on and missed. Runner takes off, throw down to third, not in time. It's a stolen base, 1 and 2 though to Yoakum. Pitch out of the zone. Two and two with the 1 away here. Something hit higher to the right side will chase and run home. Called strike 3. Wildcats doing a lot of window shopping here in the first couple of innings.
Batting for Jasper, the shortstop, number 1, Josh Weidenbender.
Tim Bourne, if it's around the plate, he'll call it a strike. And now Weidenbender will stand in, and there's nothing wrong with that. I ain't mad about it. Pitch is high, 1-0. Down at third base is Bartley. 1-0 Cats, 2 gone here in the bottom of the second inning. So Weidenbender ready. He takes that one on the, I will say, severe outside corner, and it's 1-1. Weidenbender smokes it foul between Coach Albrand and the bag at third. Or first, I should say. 1-2 with 2 outs. There's a guy out there for Weidenbender to drive in. Senior shortstop gets in from the left side. He's down on the count, though. The pause and the pitch. Breaking ball, got him. Another strikeout. He strikes out 3 here in the inning. We'll take a break, though. The Cats pick up 1 here in the bottom of the second. They lead 1-0 over Martinsville. More Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back at the ballpark as we head to the top of the third. Cats enjoy a 1-0 lead. Croft works with the lead here against McGraw, the center fielder, in the 7-hole. Pops this one out of play, first base side. Big wind swirling out there on the center field flag poles. 0-1. Swung on and missed. Again, we bring you the lower view here of the game the last couple of nights because of impending rain. Oh, 2. Croft works ahead. McGraw, the center fielder. Here's the 0-2. Loses him there, 1-2. Croft stares in, gets the sign, cuts it loose. Slammed into center, shallow center. Will get down for a base hit. He took a big swing, but it didn't get out to Hof. It's a single. And the first Artie base hit of the game is a single to center. And Burkett, the catcher, will stand in. Whiteward. Defensive swing, and he fouls it off. Heard a lot of equipment there. It's 0-1. Either Peter or the home plate umpire caught one. So a runner at first base, McGraw. Bottom, or actually the top of the third inning. Cats scored in the bottom of the second. Croft ready to deal home here. Lets it fly. Barely missed outside corner. Pitchers have been getting that today. 1-1 here. Nobody out. Runner on at first. Cats have the double play in order. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw down to second base is not in time. And he swipes it. He's in scoring position. The tying run now at second base. But it is 1-2 to Burkett. He didn't even offer to bunt in any of these pitches to use a sacrifice. Comes the pitch from Croft. Breaking ball hit back into the screen, and the count is 1-2. And holding to Burkett. Peter back out at the mound, gets some signs straight with Croft. And the Hatchets of Washington on Monday on the roads. 5:30 start over at Guatney Sports Park. See it later on at 10 here on 18. The 1-2 pitch again from Croft. inside. Started at his head and broke back towards the plate. Not enough, though. 2-2. Hit on the ground, or hit in the hole between third and short, I should say. Right in front of the base runner as Bartley charges. Runners on the corners with nobody out. Ball hit sharply. Back-to-back hits now for the Artesians for Seth Gallion. The left fielder gets in. They're going to courtesy run for the catcher here.
Running at first base.
It will be
number 1,
Brennan Sawyers. So Sawyers will run at first base. Martinsville with some action on the bases here. Pitch on the way to the 9-hole hitter. Misses inside. Hit back up the middle. Another bare hand play by Croft. On to second for one. Relay back to first base. Gets by Noblet. And a run will come in to score. And it's 1-1. So you cannot assume a double play there. So runner goes up to second base on the fielder's choice. Pinch runner erased at second for the second out of the inning, or the first out of the inning, I should say. We are liking the bare hand stabs, but it'd be more advisable probably to use the glove, or that's why they, give that to you. Westner will stand in. Left-handed hitter, the leadoff man, throws it low, blocked by Peter, keeps the runner at second base. Back even at 1 here at Rookser Field as we play here in the top of the third inning. This one hit foul, wide of the bag at first base. Light rain coming down here at Rookser. In real time, they didn't start this till 2. It's a busy weekend for umpires, especially since this doubleheader was thrown together at basically the last minute. A lot of the umpires were already booked. But we got a good crew nevertheless, but just took them time to get here. The 1-1 called strike. I believe they worked another game today. So 1-2 to Westner. Hopple, the right fielder, on deck. Westner would love to hit that ball somewhere. Now he backs out as Peter called timeout from behind the plate. Trevor peeks back at the runner and comes home with the 1-2. Big strikeout right there. He's gone. 2 gone. That was a very defensive swing there.
Number 11, Michael Hopple.
Hopple will get in. He grounded Weidenbender earlier. Rides him inside and high, 1-0. Artesians bat here in the top of the third inning. Croft lets it fly. Inside corner at the knees for strike 1, 1-1 the count. skied back into center field. Hope will go back and make the catch for the third out of the inning. Left the plate hard, but it died out there in the wind. The Arties draw even. We'll head to the bottom of the third. 1-1. Martinsville and Jasper Moore. Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Rooksor Field. Grant Allbrand leads things off here in the bottom of the third. We're back even at 1 as the Artesians tied it up. Pitched to Grant out of the strike zone 1-0. Allbrand grounded to first his previous plate appearance against Myers, the right-hander. Pitch tails outside 2-0. Allbrand shortened as if to lay one down. The kick and the deal. In for a strike. This one inside. Are in 1-2 Grant. In for a strike. The payoff. Called third strike inside corner. 4 strikeouts.
Batting for Jasper, the pitcher, number 27, Trevor Croft.
Myers. Croft hit by a pitch earlier. Home run threat in that Wildcat order. Third baseman Westner, even with the bag and off the line. Type of an off-speed pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1 to the starting pitcher, Trevor Croft. Tied at 1 here in the home third. Sprinkling a little bit here at Rooksor. Hammer breaking ball, strike 2. Here's the next delivery. Upstairs, stayed off of it. It's 1-2. Myers in agreement with his catcher and slings it up there. Stays alive as Croft barely fouls it off. The 1-2. Fastball tails outside. The break even to Croft. That hits him for the second time today. So a hit by pitch will bring Wallace to the plate, who had a screaming one-hopper to the second baseman his last time up. Nathan Schmidt once again will run at first base.
Andrew Wallace.
Runner takes off. Wallace hits a mile high into right center field. Going over is McGraw. He'll make the catch, and back to first base, Schmidt, who is running.
Batting for Jasper, it's the third baseman, number 5, Carter Stamm.
So Carter Stamm gets in. Grounded to short earlier. Runner again takes off. Stamm watches it, steals second. That's what happened in the previous play, but Wallace popped it up with the base already stolen. So 2 away. Runner at second base, Stom. Again, grounded out his previous plate appearance. Now, Burkett and the starting pitcher Myers will talk about it here. 1-1 our score in the bottom of the third here at Rookser. First of two this afternoon here on 18 WJTS. Comes the pitch, and it misses. One low. Third base is stolen again. So Schmitz at third. They are not keeping close tabs on the base runners. It's 2-1 to Stom. Has a chance to drive in the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the third. Myers stares at the runner and comes home to Stom. Fastball misses outside. 3-1. Three-one offering. Fastball, strike two. So we're full at 3-2 with two men out. Here's the payoff. Walked him. Upstairs, second walk issued. Runners first and third for Eli Hof, who singled earlier.
Batting for the Wildcats, the center fielder, number 11, Eli Hof.
Here's the pitch on the way to Hof. Punched in there for strike one, 0-1. Cats scored back in the second. Lead 1-0, but the Artesians tied it up in the top of the third. Wildcats batting here in the home third in a 1-1 game. Runners at first and third with two away, and Hof at the plate. Runner takes off from first pitch inside. They'll let him go. Actually going to call strike. 0-2 to Hof. The 0-2 from Myers to Hof. Hit it on the ground to third, past the third baseman. One run will score, a second. Rounds third. He's going to chug for the plate. Here comes the throw back in, and he is gone. Cats lead 2-1 on the RBI base hit by Hof. And we'll take a break, and we'll come back with more in the top of the fourth. Jasper 2, Martinsville 1. More Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to the ballpark, top of the fourth we go. Croft and the Cats back on top. 2-1 here. Dodson, the designated hitter, gets in. Takes a breaking ball, hitting for a strike. It's 0-1.
Get rid of this rain, Phil.
Pitch low. One offering. Hits it on the ground slowly. Albrand will charge it. Second, throw on, and got it.
Batting for Martinsville, the first baseman, number 23, Josh Ham.
One away for Ham. Breaking ball inside. 2-1 Jasper here. Artesians batting. Croft stares in. Pitches out 2-0.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. I'm like, hey, I don't have to do this.
2-0 pitch. Slam down in the bleachers right field side. It'll rattle around in there. 2-1. Ham grounded to Wallace at first base earlier. Hits it on the ground. A chopper to Allbrand once again. Fields and throws. 2 gone. So 2 up, 2 gone for Croft, the Wildcat defense. They have had 2 3 up, 3 down frames so far. The one back in the second on that double play. Wilson struck out back in the second inning. Trevor will throw the first pitch to him. Fouls it straight back. And I mean rifled back out of play. 0-1. Artesians trying to draw even. Squibbed on the ground towards third. Stom goes over towards his left. Pats the glove to Wallace to end the inning. Artesians go quietly here in the fourth. We'll head to the Jasper 4-2-1 Cats. Back after this. We're back at Rookser Field, bottom of the fourth. Cats with a 2-1 lead over the Martinsville Artesians. Bottom of third at Terry Gobert's order here as Bartley waves at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt that he was able to beat out earlier. Hits are tied at 2 apiece. Next pitch to Bartley. Tries to bunt and fouls it off. Cats trying to bunt today. Just feeble attempts at squaring around, and bat angle leaves a lot to be desired. 2-1. Oh, and 2 now. Here we go. Breaking ball hit down to third. Backhanded by Wesner. Throws from near his knees. Tries to tag Bartley. Pulled him off the bag and got him. That's not bad. He was behind the bag and gunned it over there, but they had to tag Bartley. Not your garden variety fielding today by either team so far in this one. I mean, you watch baseball a long time and not see some of the stuff you're seeing today, which is great. That's what makes baseball unique. No games are the same. Strike 1 to Jacob Allbrand. 0-1 the count to the Wildcat right fielder. Another breaking ball, defensive swing. He's down 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Pitch low. Got away from the catcher. He's going to try to beat the throw down to first base. Safe. So a strikeout and a runner at first base. That's the second time that has happened today. So Yoakum will stand in. Martinsville's head coach out to talk it over. Tim Bourne explaining to him what happened. I don't know if he was thinking some kind of interference or did he beat it. I don't know. He would have been arguing with the first base umpire if that was the case. But they get that situation straightened out. Usually the umpires win in that situation. Almost all the time. In fact, 100% of the time usually. Unless it's the big leagues and you go to the monitor. Allbrand, the runner at first. Pitch is out of the zone, 1-0 to Yoakum, who was a strikeout victim earlier as he struck out looking. Allbrand takes a decent lead over at first with one gone, and the Cats up 2-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Looks like Myers can get that curveball over for a strike most times. Good command of it. It's 1-1. Artesians 10-3, Cats 12-1. Cats lone blemish that game at Castle. They got down early. Allbrand off and running, and he's going to swipe second base. Cats basically running at will, but once they get guys in scoring position, kind of bogs down other than the 2 runs that they've scored. Runner takes his lead, pitch on the way, high to Yoakum. First baseman coming in on the grass. They've seen like ground balls get stuck in this grass. They think it's like this today. They should have seen Thursday night. We were on all the coaches because they couldn't mash it through the infield during infield practice, but then during the game, we saw balls stop rolling on batted balls during the game. The 3-1 pitch, and he walked him. Yoakum is on. Back to the top, and Josh Weidenbender as the third free pass issued.
Batting for Jasper, the shortstop, number 1, Josh Weidenbender.
So a mound conference here. Coach Terry Gilbert will talk to his hitter as well. So we're ready once again. Pitch is high. Runner takes off towards third. Here comes the throw down. It's high, and on the back end, the runner runs up to second base too. Weidenbender with one away. Double play out of the possibility. Unless the ball is lined at somebody and they double a guy off. 2-0. Weidenbender pops up a bunt, third base side, and they grab it in foul territory. So Weidenbender was second and third and just one out, just laying down a bunt. Oh, 2-1. First baseman in. Blisters one by him. He made dental work. Misses inside corner. 3-1. Weidenbender in command of the count here. On deck, Grant Allbrand. Cats 2, Artesians 1. Try the 3-1 of the Wildcat shortstop. Ball 4, and they load him up. So Grant will get in.
Batting for the Wildcats, the second
No work as of yet in the Martinsville bullpen. Comes the delivery. Allbrand loops it down the left field line, foul. And it's 0-1 to the Wildcat second baseman, Grant Allbrand. Again, hits tied at 2 apiece. Jasper leads 2-1 here in the bottom half of the fourth inning from Rookser Field. First of 2 here against Martinsville in a makeup situation from the games Jasper lost last weekend in the Jasper Invitational 4-team tournament. Here's the next pitch to Allbrand. He hits it down the left field line, caught by the left fielder. They do not tag, and the ball into the home plate area. He knew he didn't have to have it cut, so he just let it loose and got it all the way there. So Allbrand flies to left, and it's up to Croft, who was hit by a pitch twice. There's no place to put him here, so Don't think that they'll hit him here unless the other two were unintentional. And they just missed. Rain starting to beat down just a little bit here at Rookser. Myers trying to tiptoe out of a minefield, and he fouls it off. Gets it past Allbrand here in foul territory. Just annoying rain, not pouring, not just messing with everybody. Croft hits this one a mile high into the seats, first base side. So it's 0-2 with 2 gone, and the runners were off and running. The crack of the bat. The 0-2 now. Barely missed. Tim Bourne will give you an audible ball call. A lot of times umpires will just do the audible for a strike, but not bad when he gives you an audible ball call. At least you know where you stand. 1-2 with 2 away. Runners will be off with a crack of the bat here. Base hit will deliver a couple. One in the gap may clean them all off. Trevor in from the right side trying to protect the plate down. 1-2. Runner takes a big lead at first. They play behind in the pitch to Trevor. Called third strike inside corner with a breaking ball. And the Cats once again get some action on the bases. They come up empty through 4. 2-1 Wildcats will have more after this. Back for the top of the 5th. Cats lead 2-1 here over the Martinsville Artesians. Croft on for another inning of work. First pitch to Peyton, the second baseman, in for a strike. He bounced into a 1-6-3 double play, his previous plate appearance. Cats with 1 in the second, 1 in the third. This one slashed into right, and it's going to split Allbrand and Hope for a base hit. Jacob goes and cuts it off. It's a single to lead off the 5th for the Artesians, their 3rd hit of the game.
Batting for the Martinsville Artesians, the center fielder, TJ McGraw.
It's low to McGraw. He singled earlier, came around to score the lone Artesian run. One and 0. Croft works on the stretch, fires home, swung out and missed, and the count squares at 1-1. Next pitch, ball bunted out front of the plate. First base side, Croft off the mound, throws on. And the sacrifice is successful, 1 away.
Batting for the Martinsville Artesians, the catcher, Jacob Burkett.
Burkett gets in. He singled as well. He's the starting catcher for Martinsville. They have a runner at second. Looped into shortstop. Weidenbender gloves it. And
batting for the Martinsville Artesians, number 15 is Seth Gallion.
Well, Gallion stands in. Gallion still with the guy at second, the tying run here in the 5th. Croft will deal it. Fouled back in the glove, 0-1. Oh, 1 delivery. Inside. Call it a strike. Throw back to second. Got him. Picked him off second base. The Wildcats get a pickoff at second base as they got back there on him. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. 2-1 Jasper will break and have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back of the ballpark, we go to the home fifth. Cats 2, Martinsville 1 on a gloomy day here at Rookser Field, the first of a scheduled doubleheader here for the Cats and the Artesians. They applied some more agent out on the mound and home plate area between these half innings. Wallace 0 for 2. Spanks this one into center field, hit like a bullet for a leadoff base hit. The third Wildcat hit of the ball game, a screaming single to center off the bat of Wallace. And here comes Carter Staub, who walked and also grounded to short. Martinsville bullpen up and running. Here's the pitch. Stom bunts, fouls it off into the stands. You can hear that right to the right of us. Oh, 2. Hit on the ground slowly toward third. Over Wessner to his right. Throws on. Safe at first base. Infield base hit. Wallace to second. Again, the grass awfully slow, and Wessner went over towards his, basically his left, our right, and able to glove it, but his throw not in time to get stopped. And here comes Hofier, who's 2 for 2. Here's the delivery. Runner at first, runner at second with nobody out for Hope. Pitch on the way. Bunts it out in front of the plate. Catcher off with the mask. Burkett throws down to first base. Pulled him off the bag. Safe. Bases are loaded. So everybody's safe, and the Cats are in business here in the bottom of the fifth, up 2-1. So the Cats will have Isaac Bartley at the plate. This ball smothered by Burkett behind the plate. Here comes the 1-0 with the infield in. It's high 2-0 in a 2-1 game. Martinsville moves their infield in. Next pitch. Outside. Going to the cleats, getting some mud out of his cleats. The infield again in. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. Artesians. Again, bringing that infield in with Bartley at the plate. A bad pitch, walks in a run. See if he can throw a strike here. Bartley will be watching. Here's the pitch, right down the middle at the knees for a strike. 3-1 now. We start the at-bat. Again, double barrel bullpen action for the Artesians. 3-1 offering. Called strike outside corner. Payoff pitch, hit on the ground is short. They're going to get the force out at the plate, and that's it. So the base is still loaded. Bartley cut down at the plate. That's one advantage of having the infield in. And Jacob Allbrand will stand in.
Jacob Allbrand.
Here comes a pitch inside. Allbrand fouls it back. Comes the 1-1 pitch to Allbrand with the infield in. Called strike. The 1-2. Allbrand sprays it foul into the Artesian dugout. Allbrand trying to stay alive and drive in some more base runners. 2-1 Cats, bottom of the fifth inning here at Rookser. The pause and the delivery from Myers. Did not chase up, and it's 2-2. Myers cuts it loose. Breaking ball, cut on and missed. All he's got to do is tap the plate, and they called him out anyway. Strike three. So Myers within one out of getting out of a minor mess here. Base is still loaded, and they were with nobody out. Cats left 3 out there last inning. They have stranded 7 through the first 4 and change here. Yoakum fouls it back into the catcher's glove, and it's 0-1. 2-1 Artesians trail here, trying to keep Jasper at bay. Get late in this one. Comes the next offering. Breaking ball in for a strike and diving out of the way of it. It's coming in on the right-handed. And a little slight drizzle here at the ballpark. Lights have been turned on. Myers now backs off the pitching rubber, and Burkett's going to go out and talk to him about an 0-2 pitch here. Here comes the pitch back to the screen. It bounces right back off the padding to the catcher. That would have been a run, and all the base runners were moving up behind the runner at third. And he might have slipped and maybe a little hamstring as he jumped up and tried to get that ball after it went by him. But it went right back off the padding. Sometimes it hits that padding and just dies. Other times it ricochets back. So Yoakum down 0-2. Delivery, curve ball over his head, 2-2.
Stop anytime.
2-2 to Yoakum, runners at every base. 2-1 Cats here in this one in the fifth. Yoakum takes it high, and now the runners will be off and running. So the merry-go-round will take place, and Myers will have to deal with Yoakum here in a tight ball game. Martinsville infield still in with 2 outs. So they are off and running. Here we go. Yoakum check swing, fouled straight back. Three and two with 2 away. We'll try it again. Runners will be off and running again. The Martinsville bullpen stopped as of now. This may be the pitch of the game right here. Once again, Yoakum has teammates at every base pad. The pause by Myers. Here they go. Ball 4, it's 3-1. Walked him. Stom comes in to score. Everybody else moves up 90. Yoakum drives in the easiest run he'll have all year, and it's 3-1 Cats. Fifth walk by Myers. And the inning continues with 2 outs for Weidenbender. Nearly got out of a bases loaded, no out jam, but he walked in a run. If he can get it out of here, he can minimize the damage. Weidenbender swings over the top of that breaking ball. Cats pulling off breaking balls today, whether it be a right-hander or a left-hander swinging the bat. First baseman plays behind the runner. The infield in at short and third. I think they're just doing that because when there again, Weidenbender pulls off. It's 0-2 just because it's hard to get a ball through this wet grass. No wind, it's died down. Usually when the wind basically stops, that's when the weather sets in. We have had some drizzle here at Rooksur. The 0-2 to Josh Weidenbender. Hits it on the ground towards first. First baseman looks around and everybody's safe. And coming in to score is Hof, and it's 4-1. The pitcher had a late break toward first, but that didn't even matter because the first baseman was looking toward second and third right away. I can see if he picks it up and looks towards first and nobody's there, which there wasn't going to be anybody there. But still, he had time to go to first base later, and he did not. So it's 4-1 as Stom came in to score. Now Hof. And the bases are continuing to be loaded. So Allbrand bats with the bases loaded. 4-1 here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Allbrand checks his swing. He went. The 0-1 to Albran dives low, 1-1. Cats with 2 more here in the bottom of the 5th. The lead 4-1. Croft on deck. Albran awaits the 1-1 pitch from Myers. He lets it fly. Fouled back, straight back. The 1-2. Called third strike. As Albran goes down looking. Cats get 2 here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. They lead the Martinsville Artesians 4-1 here at Rookser. We'll take a break. More Wildcat baseball on the way.
Leading off for Martinsville, the top half of inning number 6, number 15, Seth Gallion.
Back to the ballpark. Seth Gallion leads things off here for the Artesians. Cats now increase their lead to 4-1 as Croft works here in the 6th. Giving up just the 1 run and 3 hits. First pitch to Gallion, chopped on the ground. Weidenbetter will charge, throw on the run, and get his man.
Batting for Martinsville, the third baseman, number 13, Craig Wessner.
Wessner will stand in for the Wessner 0 for 2. Base is clean, 1 gone. Pitch is high, 1-0. Ball's popped up out of play, third base side. May not be able to get it, and that's the case for Stom. 1-1, so
Game 2 is not looking good.
good pitch right there, 1-2. So down 1-2 in the count. Wessner, the leadoff man, waits. Tails outside. Cats 2 more runs in the bottom half of the 5th. Croft deals the 2-2. Stays alive at the plate. Hopple, the right fielder, on deck, getting late for the Artesians here in the 6th. Lights on, dreary overcast day. Supposed to get 2 in. We'll let you know here on 18 WJTS. Obviously have this one, another one to follow perhaps. The 2-2 offering from Croft. Chopped out in front of the plate, could be a tough play. They have indecision, and then Peter picked it up and threw it down the right field line. Right when the 2 players converged to pick the ball up, they both looked at each other. So a hit and a throwing error on the swinging bunt. Again, some of these guys could try to bunt all day and not bunt a ball like that guy swung at that and place it out in front of the plate. So a runner at second base with 1 out, and Hop will be at the dish. Strike 1 inside portion. 0-1. Another one missed inside corner. Next pitch. That is inside. Martinsville with a runner at second and one gone. Croft will deal the 2-1. It's high, 3-1 now. A 3-1 pitch. Popped up, shallow right. Allbrand will glide over, and he'll make the catch, come in behind his throw, and the runner stays at second base. 2 away.
Batting for Martinsville, with designated hitter number 5, Brandon Dotson.
Croft brings it home to Dotson, the designated hitter. Takes it for a strike. Next pitch dives low. Pitch on the way. Called strike inside corner. One, two. Hit on the ground wide of the bag at third. Count remains at 1-2. With 2 away. Runner at second. Croft looks back and delivers the 1-2. Outside back to the screen. The runner will move up to third with 2 away. And the count 2-2. Two and two. Croft with the runner at third now. The break even. Got him. Called third, strike at the knees. Dotson does not like it, but he will take a left turn back to the Artie dugout. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. 4-1 in favor of the Wildcats. We'll take a break and we'll come back after this.
Leading off for Jasper in the bottom half, inning number 6, number 27, Trevor Croft.
Back of the ballpark, Trevor Croft will lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th. Cats up here 4-1 as we head to the 6th inning. Croft hit by a pitch twice and struck out. One and 0. Pitch on the way to the hitter, Trevor Croft. Nearly got him as well. Two-0 pitch. That hit him. He's been hit 3 times. New pitcher. The new pitcher for the Artesians. Ty Martin, a sophomore. Again, they played a lot this week, more on the way next week from Martinsville. I think they played 2 last night at Bedford, didn't they?
Andrew Wallace.
Schmidt will run at first base. Here's the pitch to Wallace. Sprays it on the ground to second over Peyton. He'll have one play. That's the first, and they cut down that runner. Schmidt goes up to second base, the courtesy runner. One down for Carter Stamm. So Stamm gets in. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Jasper 4, Martinsville 1 here. Carter takes a fastball up. Delivery, runner takes off towards third, throws down to third. Pretty good throw this time, but he got him. And Schmidt cut down at third, caught stealing. They've tried that enough, and Martinsville finally got it. Terry Gober not at all happy with the proceedings there. Goes over towards behind the Martinsville dugout so nobody reads lips. That'll bring up, or that'll keep Stamm at the play with a 1-1 count, and the base is clean. Here is the next pitch. It's high. Stamm back into left, going away from the left fielder, Gallion down the line, and he dives for it, can't come up with it, and Stamm will be in at second base, so the Cats could have scored another run, but that run was erased out on the bases, and the inning continues for Eli Hof with 2 outs.
Batting for the Wildcats, the center fielder, number 11, Eli Hof.
Six-hit game for the Cats. Infield in for Martinsville. Again, trying to cut down something that's slightly hit. And if I were more teams, I think I'd play it like that because a lot of these teams wait back on balls and try to field them and never get a speedy guy like Hof at first. And this one rode inside on him, and it's 2-0. 4-1 Cats here in the bottom of the 6th inning. First of a possible 2-game set here this afternoon, but again, weather rolling in. It's been gloomy and dreary and nasty for much of this contest as Martin looks back to the second base bag. Stamm goes back. 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Cats, 1 4 and 2 for the Artesians. High to Hof. 3-0. Bartley on deck for Jasper. Again, Cats at Washington on Monday, here with Forest Park on Tuesday. Then back at it Friday with the Hall of Fame Classic and Hof walks. First free pass given up by the new Artesian pitcher. Pitch to Isaac. Backs him off the plate. Two and 0. High 3-0. Three and 0 to Bartley. This one's in for a strike. Try the next pitch, and this one got it on Bartley, and the bases are loaded. So Allbrand will be the hitter, Jacob, and they may make a pitching change here as the Martinsville coach jogs onto the field after he checked in on the guy down in the bullpen. Again, there's a little slide on pitching. We thought maybe that we'd see some of their better pitchers when they schedule this doubleheader. Again, they're going to make a pitching change, I believe. We'll see. Yes, we'll have a new Martinsville pitcher. Cats up 4-1 here in the bottom of the sixth. We'll take a break and come back after this. Back of the ballpark, a new pitcher. Matt Decker on for the Arties. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the sixth. Jacob Allbrand at the plate. Cats looking to add on here. They do lead 4-1, but they have left a lot of things out on the field. Next pitch, out of there. 1-1. 1 in the second, 1 in the third. 2 more in the fifth for the Cats. Still out here in the sixth. Due up for the Artesians. 4, 5, and 6 in the first of 2 here at Rookser Field. We'll see about the second game as Allbrand fouls it back. It's 1-2. Again, field, after Thursday and the rest of the week earlier, it just has taken a lot of water. And you get to that dirt where it's all slimy and muddy and whatnot. It's not optimal baseball conditions. The 1-2 to Jacob. Blocked by the catcher. And the count is 2-2. Stom was coming down the line at third. Some things back of the screen will let you have a run. Other times, we saw earlier, the ball bounced right back off the padding. The 2-2 to the Wildcat right fielder. 3-2. Watched a pretty good 2-2 pitch that for today, for the most part, that has been strike 3 or a strike. But Jacob has another chance. The runners will be off and running the payoff pitch. Foul back, and it is 3-2 and a holding to Allbrand here. We'll have another payoff pitch here. Decker comes to the high set, the payoff pitch. Allbrand again fouls it off a pole and into the stands. Heads up. Lights again on here at Rookser. Plateward. Ball 4, 5-1. Another run comes in to score. That's Carter Stom. RBI for Jacob. 5-1.
Batting for the Wildcats, designated hitter Jake Yoakum.
Big swing by Yoakum, 0-1, aired it out. The 0-1 to Jade. Pops him up in the infield. They're out to shallow center. Drifts out there. Center fielder comes in and catches it. McGraw at the cut of the grass. Thought that was going to be a routine fly ball or pop up to the second base bag. We'll head to the top of the seventh. Cats will try to shut it down. Last call for the Artesians. 5-1 Jasper. We're back after this. Back to Rookser Field as Trevor Croft trying to nail it down and give the Wildcats their 13th win of the season. Ham to lead things off, and he hit him to lead off the bottom half of the top half of the seventh inning, I should say. Jasper, again, we talked about it before the break, not exactly the most crisp game of the season. Sawyers will run it first.
First base for the Artesians at the plate and batting, Braxton Wilson.
Wilson will stand in. And umbrellas out here at the ballpark. And that's why we got the inside view or the lower view tonight of our baseball game. I shoot the video from inside today. Defensive swing and fouled it off his body. 0-1. So, again, Cats at Washington Monday. Again, never know what the weather that forecast for this week has rain about every day in the forecast. Not to say it's going to rain every day, and not there is that potential. 0-1. Fouled straight back again. And it's 0-2. Tim Bourne out of baseballs, which I can see that today with the rain and the wet field. Go through a lot of them. I know turf would be awfully nice up here at Rookser Field or any baseball field in Indiana and north. The 0-2 high. The 1-2 now. Croft lets it fly. Again, stays on it and fouls it away. Croft working on a 4-hitter again. He's 3-0 with a 1.53 ERA. One complete game. That was that hour and 23-minute spiffy little gem down there against Noah Chestnut. Both those pitchers pitched well, and the Cats' 2-0 win fouled back. Good defense in that game. Good time hitting for the Cats as they won. And Croft pitched a great game and outdueled Noah there. 1-2. They hold the runner on at first. Cats up 5-1. Croft comes plateward. High. Next pitch. It's right back to the screen. Paul, third strike. Croft got it. One away here in the seventh.
Batting for the Artesians, number 10, Andrew Payton.
So Payton will stand in. Pitch is a ball to Payton. Wildcats again. Leading by 4. Next delivery. Barely missed inside corner. Saw a lot of those today called a strike. Two and 0 the count here. The wind and fire. Pumps it in there for a strike. Cats can end the game on a double play here. Croft ready to go and throws it plateward. Ball hit one hopper to Weidenbender. He boots it on to Allbrand for one. Relay back to first base. Double play. They did get the double play on a hang with it by Weidenbender and a good turn by Allbrand. Cats won at 5-1 over the Martinsville Artesians. 5 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. And for Martinsville. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 defensive mistakes. Wildcats get their 13th win of the season against 1 loss as Trevor Croft pitches a complete game for hitter for the win. Jasper wins it 5-1 here at Rixer Field. We'll take a break and we will come back with game number 2 if they have it weather-wise here on 18 WJTS. We'll have the second game of this doubleheader right after this.